Tired of the same dull makeup day in and day out? Get ready with me while I show you 3 ways to spice up your makeup. We're starting out with Skindinavia's Makeup Primer Spray. This is a water-based, water-resistant, hypoallergenic, vitamin-based primer. And what it does is it decreases the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and pores, and it will help makeup adhere to your skin and stay longer. So if your makeup is sliding off or creasing or fading throughout the day, you just need a good primer. Now I'm applying my HD Liquid Coverage Foundation by Catrice. This formula is very thin and normally it looks really great on my skin, but right away I noticed that the makeup is actually adhering to my nose much better than it normally does. And I don't know about you, but for me, the nose is the most difficult place to actually keep makeup on. I'm used to using Skindinavia's setting spray. It's my favorite, but I've never used that primer before. I was pretty amazed. And I'm going to take the leftover right up under my eyes. Now let's get on to the first way to spice up your makeup. Number 1 is plump up the lips. Now you can literally do any color you want. Today, I'm going to do a nude lip. And I'm just using my old Avon nude lip liner here. And when I'm doing a nude lip, I like to choose a color that looks like my lips when they're fresh out of the shower. And what I'm doing is just very softly sketching over my normal lip line. And the only place that I'm not overlining today is the corner of my mouth. And I'm not even going to use lipstick today. I'm just going to use my lip liner and some lip gloss. Once my lips have been completely overlined, I'm going to fill in the entire lip with the lip liner. Next, I'm going to use a plumping lip gloss called City Lips, which I love, but you can use any lip gloss you like. And we're going to go ahead and move on to blush while we allow that plumping lip gloss to work. And if you're not familiar with lip plumpers, they're basically like a lip gloss that you put on and they cause your lips to swell up to different degrees. The degree in which they swell has to do directly with the ingredient that's used. Some lip plumpers are very mild and you can barely tell a difference. In others, you can really feel the difference. Well, let's finish up with this blush. I'm going to do a very soft contour just on the bulbous part of my nose. Now that my lips have had the full 5 minutes to plump, I'm going to take a little bit of concealer on a brush and just sharpen up some of the features around my mouth. And what I mean by a little bit of concealer is that the brush is almost dry. That's how little concealer is on there. So after I sharpen up just around the edge of my bottom lip, I'm going to go ahead and sharpen up around the Cupid's bow. This will last for 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll just apply more of the plumping lip gloss. Now I did a lot of work here, so I'm going to spray it with setting spray to make sure that it doesn't move. And at the end of the video, you're going to see how great this looks in the sunshine. The second way to spice up your makeup is to switch up your old boring eyeshadow. Most of us who wear makeup on a daily basis will generally use 1 or 2 palettes all the time. They're the ones that we know look good, and so we stick with them. To spice up my green eyes, I can add golds, yellow oranges, reds, and purples. For brown eyes, choose pink, bronze, yellow, lavender, or lilac. For blue eyes, try blues and purples, and also browns and oranges. And if you have pale blue eyes, then you want to go for gold tones. Hazel eyes, you can add brown, green, or blue. And don't worry, you don't have to try to remember that. I'll put a link with this information in the description and the top pinned comment, as well as a list of every product that I use in the video. I decided to use that dark purple that was in my palette as an eyeliner, and what I'm doing is I'm angling that eyeliner to give my eye a little bit of lift. Then I'm going to take that gorgeous pink and stamp it right on top. Now it may seem like this is really high, but when I relax my eye, all that color is going to tuck under, and voila, it's barely visible. Next, I'm going to use some of my Wonder 2 Selfie Powder and just blur out some pores on my face. This is different than a setting powder, which holds your makeup in place. Finishing powders usually go on after your makeup, and they help blur out pores and fine lines, and they give you more of an airbrushed look. Now I'm applying my concealer, which is basically my Catrice concealer mixed with some of the Dream Fresh BB 8-in-1 Skin Protector. Something about that combination mixed together is pretty amazing under my eyes. Once I get the concealer on there, I like to use my damp beauty blender and just go in and make sure that it's got the most flawless finish possible. Using a brush on the skin versus a sponge is kind of like the difference between painting a wall with a paintbrush and rolling it with a roller. You're going to get a much more flawless look if you use the sponge. Now that that's looking pretty good, let's move on to brows. And today we're using the Brow Buddy kit to find where our brow is actually supposed to be. The kit comes with that device that's on my face, and then it comes with this white crayon. And it shows you exactly where your arch should be, where your brows should begin, and where they should hypothetically end. Now, you don't need to go buy anything. You don't need this tool. I just thought it was a neat, nifty tool to show because you never know what's going to help somebody. So, with that being said, you can actually make those same little marks with just your eyebrow pencil. And I've got a ton of videos that show you exactly how to do that. Next, I'm going to make sure all those little marks are within my eyebrow stencil, and then I'm just going to use my pomade and stamp on a brow. I can't tell you how much time using a brow stamp saves me. Every single day. I probably have 101 ways to do your eyebrows, and this is clearly the fastest. And the same company that makes the Brow Buddy actually sent this Raising Brows pen. It's a precision tip pen for making single hair-like strokes. Next up, mascara, but not just any mascara. We're talking about a fiercely pro-aging company mascara, Prime Pro Metrics. Their mascara is made with safe, healthy ingredients that help your lashes retain their moisture, encourage lash growth, hydrate your lashes, and prevent lash breakage, among many other benefits. It's hypoallergenic, it's made for sensitive eyes, you can wear it all day, it's lengthening, it's defining, it's non-clumping, non-smearing, non-smudging, and non-running. And I'll put your discount link for that in the description. And the last way to spice up your makeup is to try a flirty false lash. There's just something about long, beautiful, fluttery lashes that make you feel all girly inside. I've got an entire playlist devoted to false lashes, pretty much any type you can imagine, how to put them on and how to remove them. I will also link that in the description. Make sure you check out the top comment or the description and feel free to ask me a question. Thanks so much for watching today. Have an amazing day.